Hey, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Jordan.
We want to welcome you to the Sustain Me podcast, where we teach others how to live a healthy life by breaking down the basics of health through the Sustain Me principle.
And we want to show you that true health is attainable, affordable, and achievable.
In every episode, we will discuss topics breaking down the Sustain Me principle.
So sit back, relax, or sit up and take notes for
the Sustain Me podcast. Woo! Hi, guys. We're back.
We are back.
Episode, I guess it's technically 1, but it's actually 2. But this is the first.
1.5.
Yeah. That's an intro. It's our first step to greatness with the Sustain Me protocol.
Oh my gosh. Serious.
What are we talking about, Jordan?
Oh, well, guys, we're talking about a little something called sunlight. We are going to dive into the benefits. We are going to dive into a few fun facts. And we are also going to dive into fun misconceptions.
Yes.
And even just talk a little bit about how we can get more sunlight and how it's, possible for us to get sun, which some people maybe don't think it is. I don't. It seems pretty possible to me.
Well, it's one of those very easy buttons to wellness that people will skip over.
That's very true.
Not realize it's something, this is a free thing, actually.
Yes.
That we could do to improve our life. And we've been told for years that sun is actually bad.
It's going to kill you.
Yeah. And we're here to tell you that it's not technically true. Yes, you need to be wise and you don't need to just go bake and get a sunburn every single day. That's not what we're saying.
That's not good.
No. But we're going to talk about the benefits of why God gave us the sun and what it does for our body, and how we can use it properly.
Because, I just thought in Genesis, when God created all these different things, he created the sun, the moon, and the stars, everything in the sky, and it was
good.
Amen. Did you see what we did? We finished each other's
sandwiches.
This is what was thinking that was.
I know. This is good. Okay, so Jordan, you get to kick it off because you're the doctor here.
Sure, whatever. Okay, the benefits. So what are the facts about sun? We'll talk a little bit about that. First of all, I think most people realize that the sun brings vitamin D, right? Vitamin D is very important. A lot of people are like, well, it's just one of the vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D. No, it's very crucial, very important for our hormones, for our mood. Like there's just so many amazing things that vitamin D can do for us. Okay, so it's produced through sunlight exposure, okay? And it can even contribute to heart health. Yeah. A lot of good things. And sunlight is the primary catalyst to get the proper vitamin D that we do need.
Yeah.
And it's actually super easy, but we'll go into that a little later.
And then what was the number one thing that everyone kept seeing a deficiency in whenever we were experiencing COVID?
Yes.
Was the main thing everyone was super deficient in, and a lot of the people who kept getting sick, vitamin D. Even doctors are like, you need to be taking vitamin D in order to stay immune.
Yes.
To not get this virus.
And even when quarantine happened, that was warm weather. We could have gotten the proper.
Yeah, and think about how many people just stayed inside.
That's so true.
All the time. And we kept getting sick.
We did, guys.
Anyway, we don't want this video to get shut down, so let's proceed.
Shut it down. We will not like that happen. Okay. Okay, we're being serious. This is amazing, right? Okay, balanced sun exposure. Vitamin D that we're getting, all the levels that we need, right? It reduces the risk. That's right. Of cancer. Okay. Like colon cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancers. It actually kills cancer cells in sunlight, which is amazing. It purifies the air too.
Interesting.
Sunshine can also trigger the release of serotonin, which we love.
Right.
It helps our mood. It helps us be happy. It helps us feel ready for the day. Yeah. It's just that kind of thing that we need.
Not easily agitated. And we were actually just talking about how many people who go into full-on depression or are prone to being depressed, a lot of times they are people who do not like to go outside. They stay in.
Yep. They close
off. And it's very easy for their body to just stay in that depressive state because they don't get exposed to that sunlight to have that vitamin D to help elevate their mood and their serotonin. So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that is so true. Like, I have never experienced this. I've never been out in the sun on a wonderful day and been like, God, I just hate everything. Life is just the worst, you know? Like, I don't think that's true. Possible.
But it's sometimes I want to be mad at it when it's 110 degrees.
That's right.
Now the sweating thing, it's a whole different.
That's different.
I do not want to be sweating like crazy, but I'm not sitting there hating my life technically.
Yeah.
I just don't want to keep being hot.
That's true. That's like, which is totally understandable.
Those are two different things. That's just attitude.
Okay. Very understandable. Okay, going into this, sunlight helps alleviate, which is exactly what we just talked about, the symptoms of depression, anxiety, those things that make you feel down, like Eeyore, like in the dumps, like
darkness,
rainy.
I cannot live in Seattle.
Can you like do these sound effects and darkness? It's bad.
Bad.
Not good.
No good.
Sun is good. Okay. Another really fun thing. Did you know that the sun can help you sleep better? What? Oh my gosh, no way. Yes. One of the most amazing things that you can do for your circadian rhythm, which is helping you, it's just everything that gets going for you to sleep well, have a good night's sleep, is watching the sunrise in the morning and watching it set at night, because it's your body it's our body watching the sun go down, telling us, hey, bedtime is coming soon. And sleep is deeper. We get those dreams. We get all the things going.
Yes. And it is. I will say I have put this into practice, and getting up before like with the sun and watching it literally come up, my mood is like completely different.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's just, you feel like everything is aligned in your life.
Literally.
Even though it'll last for like maybe an hour for me, because 2 seconds. My life goes into chaos as soon as everyone else gets up.
So mothers, watch the sunrise by yourself.
Yeah. You want that time to be able to not lose your mind.
That's right.
Before you go into the everyday.
Serotonin.
Get your serotonin, girl. Get it. Okay? It's not that hard. Like, it sounds horrible, but I am with you. Like, the thought of like, oh, I have to get up at 6 o'clock.
Literally, yes.
The thought of that does make me want to hit someone, but not really.
Well,
like, no, I don't.
We're going to be honest here.
No, but it does, like, once I do it, I'm like, I'm so glad that I got that hour.
Yes.
And it's free. It's very easy to do. I don't have to pay someone to do this for me. Like, I just wake up and I have that hour of serotonin. Or even for other moms who have kids that are early risers.
Yep.
Like you. Might be 30 minutes, but it's still enough, right?
It's still, yes. 100%.
Yeah. So
I literally will catch myself in the kitchen. I'm having to get something together because my children wake up early. I look out and I see the sun, and I like immediately want to be like, thank you, Lord. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Like initially, because it is so beautiful. It just blesses you. It helps you have energetic days and sleepful, restful nights.
Yeah. So that's in the morning and at night. As in right now, since daylight savings time, thank you. It's at 5.
It's in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. So before you make dinner, go get your serotonin on.
Please. Yeah. Okay, this is one of my favorites. It's so interesting. Okay, so exposure to early morning sunshine. So wake up early, okay? It's linked to lower BMI, which is body mass index, which means weight loss, guys.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Are y'all surprised as me?
I had no idea. That is actually...
That's so cool.
I remember whenever Barbara O'Neill was talking about that, and it does make a whole lot of sense, because she went into like different exercise, and she's like, wake up with the sun, go to sleep with the sun. That was one of the 2 things that she said. I'm like, what does that have to do with weight management?
Exactly. Isn't that crazy? It really is, but man, it's so cool. This is okay. So the reason why it helps with weight management, it helps with appetite, okay, and metabolism, which are the main things, okay, for weight loss. If you're at a plateau, you've been trying to lose weight, or even you don't have the oomph to get there to do it, start this. Yeah. This is an easy thing to start.
It can be like a week long of you just making a decision, a small step of like, okay, I'm going to try to wake up at 6:30 this week.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to try to go outside after I pick up the kids from school, right before I start dinner prep. We're going to go outside for 30 minutes to watch the sun go down. That's what we started doing after I would get home before it got cold. After we get home from school, we got these kids, my kids, these random children just keep showing up.
Pick them up off the streets.
My children, we just would go ride scooters, and we just have been outside in the evening before I go in to go make dinner. They are just out there. And I remember it just it was just being so it was being weird.
Well, it was being.
I get
it.
We were being. It was very helpful with ending the day on a positive note.
And I bet you, I don't even know if you because you pay attention to a lot of things. Were your kids more chill after that?
Way chill.
Isn't that, because it was their little bodies telling them it's about time to go to sleep too.
And and that's the other thing, moms and grandparents, all dads.
Yeah.
If you notice how your children act to healthier routines. So once they see you doing stuff like this, they will remind you. They are like clocks, and they are very prone to picking up on things that are good for you because they're still young enough.
Definitely.
Where they're just they pay attention to how they feel. If you think about it, children are very sensitive
100%
to how they feel on stuff, so they will tell you. So if they see mom waking up with the sun, they're like, hey mom, let's wake up with the sunrise, if they're early risers. But then evening time, everybody's awake, obviously. That's what my kids started doing. Hey, we're gonna go do our evening walk. Are we gonna go? We have to go before the sun goes down.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, and so it's a whole family affair.
I love that. And that makes it fun.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it doable for everyone, Okay, so the next benefit, which is amazing, is, which a lot of people might know this, the sun actually can help with some skin issues like eczema, psoriasis, even acne. A lot of the times in the summer, people's acne gets better because they're out in the sun. So it helps a lot with that. It helps heal the skin, right? Outdoor exposure can also prevent nearsightedness in children. That's crazy. So if your children are squinting a lot at stuff, going outside, being outside, the sun rays, and you don't let them stare at the sun, guys. No, just in the morning and at night, not during the day.
Yeah. So the harshest rays. Don't just look at the sun.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's not.
The sun is also a very powerful thing, so you don't want to just look at it. We don't need to go blind. But so what time in the day is the harshest rays?
Yes, it's right in the middle towards. So what Barbara says, which is really the best time to be outside, is when your shadow is as long as you are.
How fun is that?
Interesting.
You tell a kid that, they will remember.
Oh yeah, they'll be like, look, my shadow's as long as me.
Let's stay in the sun, guys.
Oh no, it's getting shorter. Better go in. I'm so sorry for that. That should have never happened. My apologies to everyone that had to listen. It helps their eyeball development, okay? I'm just interrupting this podcast.
When you were saying that, I was just imagining Mary.
150%.
I could just see her.
Mary,
my 5-year-old.
Will abide.
Yeah, 5 going on 25. I could just see her being like, oh, the shadow's getting shorter. Let's go inside.
That's right. She'd probably be like, Mom, River is not going inside and the shadow is shorter than him.
It's not good anymore. The sun rays are not good anymore.
Get him, Mom.
Okay.
Hannah.
Back to reality.
Oh, this is last benefit, most amazing benefit. Sunlight brings all life-enhancing, potentially life-extending benefits, guys.
Nice.
Do you want to live longer? Stay out in the sun. You know what I mean. We've talked about this.
So this really goes into, we're going to kind of, on each episode, our goal is to end it or get close to the end, kind of wrapping it up, of just misconceptions of things like this. So that's a perfect flow.
It is a segue.
So we just said that it helps with lifelong benefits. What is the number one thing that we are told that sun is going to do to us from doctors?
It's gonna kill us.
The big old C word, okay?
That's right. Yeah.
So, yes, whereas what we just said a second ago, there are certain times a day where you do not want to expose your skin to that. But the thing is that the skin is a healing organism in itself. And so if you are eating things that are helping your skin, you going out to the sun for the sun to be able to give you the proper vitamin D is not going to harm your skin if you're taking care of the inside. Because one of the main misconceptions of the fact that with skin cancer problems, it comes from being out in the sun too much. It's technically not that. It could be from the fact that you're not eating properly, because number one skin issues are normally 100% related to the gut.
Yes, most issues you got going on.
Yeah, gut or hormones. So if you are taking care of your hormones, you're taking care of your gut, you're eating things that are actually helping support your body internally, outternal effects are not there.
Well, and you always go back, like, in history, right?
Yeah.
When we ate food from the ground, guys, and we ate from animals that we saw right there, these people didn't have the most high quality sunblock.
So it wasn't a thing.
Let's ask the questions. Why do we need them so much now?
Because what we're eating is coming out on our face.
So bad. Yeah.
It is. So yes, we might have just maybe hit a button here on some people where you're like, oh, I've been lied to my whole life.
Fly in here.
Even the fly has been lied to.
You better get away, fly.
But so that's like, just know that is a huge misconception. We are not sitting here telling you that your doctors are wrong, but we're just saying that is one thing. Like, we're over here telling you, go out in the sun, go do this. And you're probably sitting here thinking, but doesn't it hurt you? Doesn't it kill you? No, it doesn't.
No.
It does not. False. False. Okay, another misconception. This is a good one for you to do, the eyes.
Oh, yes. That looking into the sun can ruin your eyes. The sun will hurt you, okay? And so that's why we have, like sunglasses. That's why we have all these things, right? We have to protect our eyes from the sun. Oh my gosh. Do you know that if you're outside all day and you're wearing sunglasses, your body is confused thinking it's darker, so your skin will burn faster?
Boom.
Dropping the mic on you. I got chills. I'm not even trying to be dramatic right now.
It also worsens. Is that even a word? We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Your eyesight.
It does.
Yes. It's very hard for me. This is a personal one for me.
Yeah.
Because my eyes are naturally super sensitive to the sun, because I have worn sunglasses as long as I can remember, because I didn't understand the benefits of sunshine and training my eyes to be like looking at it at certain times of the day. And so I started wearing sunglasses at a really young age. And so I have realized now that it's really hard for, like, I have to force myself to be like, it's okay. It's not bad. It's all right.
It's not killing me.
I'm okay.
Just tell yourself.
Yeah, but it does get better, and it's not something, it's your eyes are just not used to it, because my eyesight has gotten worse the older I've gotten. And I do think that has something to do with it.
Oh yeah, it definitely could. And those you guys, if you're going out on the lake, try not to wear your sunglasses. See if you burn less. Yes, you will burn less. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, you will.
It's crazy.
And then also remember the taking care of the gut too, like, because you can't just go out there.
Yes.
Please don't be someone that just, like, please don't do this. Please don't be someone that just goes outside and like, all right, they said the sun's good for me, and you don't change your diet and you keep eating Cheetos and red dye and gluten and dairy and
all the sugar.
Eating out.
That's right.
Processed food, and you go outside and stand in front of the sun and you burn.
Sun, you can't get me today. Well,
doesn't work that way.
Well, it does not.
You will burn.
And you'll die.
No, you won't. So just know,
we do.
This is a method. This is like, this is going back to the basics. We're going back to the 1800s here. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have gotten so used to thinking that we just apply. There's a cure for that. There's a medicine for that. Get the sunscreen. And we actually do have recommendations if you are someone who naturally just kind of burns now.
I know you guys are out there.
Yes.
It's hard.
Yeah, we have children that are you too. So
you ghosts. I'm talking about myself, guys.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, because
you wouldn't understand.
No. That's a joke for the black people out there. So anyway, but which I will actually go in to this fly is bothering us,
and he won't.
So next misconception is
I love this one.
Is this the ethnicity one?
Yep.
Oh, yes. So the other misconception that us brown people, ethnicity, is that right?
Sure.
People with more melanin.
Ethnic people, yeah.
Ethnic, yeah. If you have more melanin in your skin, you don't burn and don't need to have sunscreen.
Yes.
False. We actually, wow, fly is just, yeah, for those listening to us and not seeing us, there's a fly that is wanting to be a part of the podcast, so excuse our interruptions.
I hope his whole family dies.
Oh my God, I'm just kidding. So, misconception. False. People with more melanin actually need more melanin, or sorry, more vitamin D. And whenever you're out in the sun and you do not protect yourself properly, it actually drains us even more of vitamin D and mineral deficient. We are high like mineral deficient. And I don't, because since we are darker, kind of like the same concept as the sunglasses, we actually burn more, but it's not like outwardly burning. It's like inwardly. It's taking all of our nutrients and our vitamins. So therefore, for us to be able to get the proper nutrients from the sun, if you have more melanin in your skin, you want to always heighten, probably add more vitamin D supplementation and lots of magnesium.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot, since we are darker, it's a lot easier for the sun to also like pull a lot more of the minerals.
Yeah.
And I don't
really good, because you do not hear that.
No. Almost every person I know with with more melanin in our skin, they're always, I'm one of them, highly mineral deficient. And they actually, it's misdiagnosed because you think that you just get tired really easily all the time. You just think that that weird, what's that taste that you get in your mouth whenever,
like metallic?
Yeah, the metallic thing is just normal. You craving ice is just normal. That is
iron and the anemic, guys.
And you think that going out in the sun, like, oh, I don't need to add sunscreen, I'm fine. But really, we actually need, us darker people, we actually need to take care of our skin and also take care of our bodies inwardly a lot more than people with less melanin, which is interesting because with you guys with less melanin, you can get the sun and you reap the benefits and it doesn't actually take more out. As far as like, it doesn't drain you and give to you at the same time.
It makes sense that you're, but it's like, no one knows. That's not a thing people know regularly, and it's crazy, but that's a huge misconception.
Huge.
Jeez.
Okay, next.
I was like, gosh, I'm going to love this part. I think this will be fun.
Oh, okay. So this is what we're going to do at the end of this is just going to hopefully be a thing.
Hopefully you like this.
Hopefully you like this. Let us know in the comments if you like this little thing that we do at the end. So we're going to call it the 3 A's, the triple A's. Yeah. We're going to apply the A's. This is kind of our thing. So we're going to make this, how can we make sunshine attainable?
Yes.
So what is attainable? Capable of being done or carried out. Okay. So how can we make sunshine attainable?
So we can, it's outside. Like, the sun is out there.
It's right there.
It's attainable.
It's not.
You can almost grab it.
It's not miles away. Okay.
So that's how.
And plan accordingly to the weather. It's hard not to be funny about that because it's literally right there. But according, like what we were saying, plan according to the weather. Wake up an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Wake up to the sun. Make sure you plan your family walk around 5:30, before you go do getting dinner and everything. Like, plan according to the weather. And if you live somewhere where it does get darker faster, try to eat. Honestly, even if you're driving home from work, roll the window down. Just get some sunshine.
If you have a sun visor, open it up.
Just breathe it in. Just soak it in.
Take it in. Don't shy away from it, guys.
How is it affordable? Affordable, that's the next A. It's inexpensive and reasonably priced. So how is the sunshine affordable?
In a house. Guys, sun.
It's free. It's outside.
If someone tries to charge you,
that's odd.
It's weird.
Yeah. So it's free. Sunshine is free. There you go.
And guys, if any of you are dealing with some bouts of depression, bouts of anxiety, try this, please. Yeah. Instead of, because you can get all the supplements in the world. What if you just need some sunlight?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
If you live somewhere, which I just talked to somebody about this.
Yeah.
Well, we both did. If you live somewhere like Alaska, or you live somewhere where the amount of sun is so minimal, or sometimes you don't even see the sun at all, red light therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be, that's more of an investment. So it's technically more affordable if you are a person who's not around sunlight all the time. It would be a good investment.
Yes, and supplementing, that vitamin D too. Because red light, that's a huge fad right now. But guys, if you're out in the sun enough,
it's the same thing. It's free. So it's good too, but it's also free. And that's kind of our passion and goal here, is to make sure everyone knows all of the options.
Yeah.
Because we're all about getting things and investing in things that help your life. Like, we're all about that.
Exactly.
I'm very much okay with spending a pretty penny on something that I know is going to help me.
Yes.
And it's going to help grow me to a way better wellness experience. So that's how it's affordable. And also, if you are in one of those people who are in a darker, this fly, man, is just all about it over here. If you are in a darker place, supplementing vitamin D and making sure it's absorbable. Brands that we actually really like. I like the Mary Ruth brand. Is it called Solary? Anyway,
we'll put those in the show notes.
Yeah, in the show notes. We will link the products that we would suggest.
That'll be good.
That we like, that are affordable.
That's right.
And also helpful and absorbable as well. Okay, and then last A is, how is it achievable?
How is it able to be brought about or reached successfully? So here we go. How do we do that?
I'm going to do it? Okay. We're going to... My turn. Try to go outside or in the sunlight of some kind and expose your face for 10 to 15 minutes for the daily amount that you need of vitamin D. Just try to make that a goal. And that kind of goes into our challenge for you guys. Yes. We're going to kind of leave you with a challenge.
Challenge of the week.
I love just challenges.
Challenge of the week.
I love tools and being able to take them with me and like, okay, give me a list. What can I do?
Yeah.
How can I make this a part of my life? So we've said this so many times. 1, try for a week. Just try watching the sunrise or the sunset.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, do you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Try to swap out toxic sunscreens. There's so many toxic sunscreens, guys. So, like we said, it's going to be in the show notes of some really affordable options. You get those because, it's a long story short, our skin doesn't need toxins put in it. It absorbs in the whole body. It's not a pretty picture. Okay.
That goes into harming our skin.
Yes.
Like we said, your skin is a result of what's going on the inside.
And when we say your face in the sun for 10, 15 minutes, you don't need sunblock for that.
No.
Longer. If you're spending a long day outdoors, it's safe. It's best to do that.
And if you are doing that, do it with something that is low tox, clean. The cleanest you can get and mineral based, because you're adding the minerals in and you're not draining your minerals that you are trying to put in.
That's real good.
Okay, next thing. Drinking at least 8 ounces of warm water with lemon and Celtic salt while looking at the sun to absorb the vitamin D and raise your pH level.
And that's morning and evening sun.
Morning and evening sun. That is something that will really help. And I promise you will see a difference. If you want to kind of just level up your experience with the sunshine, do that. That is a Barbara O'Neill thing also.
That can be a bonus challenge.
Yeah, there you go. We're going to ask you guys. It's a test at the end. We're going to ask and see who did that. Okay, that's pretty much it. And I'm really glad. Wow, my voice cracked.
Well, you're just really glad.
Glad, guys. I'm not trying to cry or anything. But this is also you. Jordan wanted to show us a few things.
Yes,
to end us.
I forgot about this. Okay, we already talked about this. So this is a super interesting analogy that I thought was just so good. Okay, so let me read a little bit of this. Many make careful provision for their plants and their flowers. So they have it in a greenhouse or window that's devoted to their use of warm and sunny and water and sunshine plants. Without those things, plants would not live and flourish. If these conditions are necessary for the life of plants, how much more necessary are they for our own health and that of our families and guests that enter our home? And so it's like, if we're willing to give these plants what they need to flourish, guys, like it says in Genesis, we're made of the dust of the earth and the breath of God. Like, watch the earth and where does it flourish when it gets enough sunlight, when it gets, try putting a plant in a closet, a plant that needs a lot of sun. Try putting it in a closet and see what happens to it. That's what be happening to you guys if you're not in the sun.
We are also a living organism as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty picture.
I really like that. So thank you so much for listening, watching. You can check out all of this stuff on all the platforms that we're on. I feel like we're on
everything.
And you guys have come in clutch on following.
Thank you so much,
on everything.
Guys.
This has been cool. We already have a awesome community growing here, and we're excited to see you next week. And we're gonna talk about the use of water. We're gonna go into that thing right there.
Just drink some water.
All right. So we'll talk to you guys soon.